I am in a large hangar. The lights are low. Strobe lights and smoke are focused on a silk-covered vehicle awaiting the unveiling of a new model. There is anticipation. This is a Bentley, not a Mini, about to be revealed. God is doing something unique in Hope Church. As it is uncovered, there will be a gasp and the glory of God revealed. It will be spoken of for generations to come.
In January 2020, we shared a vision for this coming decade that Hope Church would be a church for this borough and beyond. And all through the pandemic, rather than see that retreat, we've actually seen God propel us forward. Church, I'm asking you to come as we do this special offering in June 2021 with expectation and faith. The verses that were shared just a moment ago are from Isaiah. And God is saying to his people that he is about to birth something good. And if he brought them through pregnancy, would he not bring them to safe birth? This special offering is about preparing for this next season. It's about preparing for what God has got for us, this great unveiling. And while we're going to be doing many things this season, I just want to bring four to your attention. We want each of our congregations to relaunch and establish well. We want local ministry and mission in each of our congregations to go well. Secondly, we really feel in this season God's asked us to add more interns to our team to help propel this ministry. And particularly I'm excited to say we've invited Jonathan Easterbrooks to come back and spend another 2 years with us. You know that God has spoken to us about being in places of high streets and prominence. And we are excited and pleased to hear that over 100 jobs with the Peacock's shop have been saved. But you know that building's not available to us now, but God has given us another building, in fact 3 buildings in the high street. And there is now a commitment from the council, from the businesses and from the developer to see us at the heart of that development. And we want to resource that. And lastly, we want to serve our community. We want to continue the food project, but many more opportunities God is opening to us. It's an exciting time and I'm asking you to pray and give into that.
Hi Hope Church, as we relaunch congregations, it's an exciting time to see what God is going to do amongst us. Many of us are already started to relaunch and meet together, enjoying God's presence together. And we just want to look at how we can improve our infrastructure as we relaunch congregations. That will include things like looking at how we make the most of our facilities, upgrading our equipment, and all of that would serve to improve how we communicate the gospel, how we build up the church and reach our community with the good news of Jesus.
As a children and youth team, we have a number of exciting new opportunities to bless our community, including openings into local schools. Alongside this, we're keen to continue to release and equip the children and young people at Hope. To embrace all God has for us, we need lots of prayer, wisdom, and ideally, many hands. Interestingly, this has coincided with applications for 4 or 5 interns wishing to join us in September, some from overseas and some homegrown. And also with John Easterbrooks wishing to stay and build on his phenomenal work with our young men at Hope.
So as it's been said, my hope is to be coming back, and I'm without a doubt looking forward to that. Some of the things I'll be doing here when I do come back is continue working in the youth and in the guys discipleship particularly, as I feel God is doing something really big here and I want to be a part of it.
Hi, I'm in Orpington High Street, and one of the things that we feel being called to do is to be like a city on a hill, for the church to come outside of the walls of the building and increasingly across our congregations in Bromley and beyond, to have places in high streets and in prominence. So this is something that God is calling us to let's partner with him, and as we give, let's give generously into what God's calling us to across the borough.
As someone that's really passionate about community, I am thrilled to be able to lead on this project in the High Street and Orpington. This is going to be able to help us develop a model that can be easily replicated into every community that is in the borough of Bromley. I'm excited to be able to connect different people with each other, to be able to work with agencies, to be able to really help develop something that really changes the atmosphere and helps develop the atmosphere and culture in this borough.
It's a real joy and privilege to lead a church like Hope Church, one full of vision, expectation, and one with a generous heart. As you come to give now, can I ask you to do three things? One, as you give in faith, believing that all that God has promised us, He will birth in this season. Give hilariously, give generously. Secondly, if you don't currently give month by month, would you consider doing that? The regular, predictable income that the church has allows us to make even bigger steps of faith and expectation. And lastly, can you pray? Can you pray about how you're caught up in this? Not just financially, but in your heart and in your ministry, because this is a vision that we're all part of. These are exciting days. God has promised, as He has brought us to term, He will bring this new life to fruition. God bless you.
And here's how you can give: by bank transfer, PayPal, cash and cheque, card payment, or you can make a pledge. So go to our website for all the details, and also you can give in person at any of our congregations.